Hi guys, I don't know what we have here, but let's see. First video, rockfish. Come on, boy. Turn on the drag. I don't even know if it's stuck no more, bro. Yep, there he is. There he is. There he is. Come here, baby. Oh. Yep. Woo. Burying himself in those rocks, guys. Come on, baby. I got him. I got him. He's hooked up pretty well, too. Oh wow, look how small, guys, and he was wedged in between these rocks. Look at this. Little guy, but he swallowed that lure, guys. Diezel minnow. I think this is pearl white. Yeah, they love this lure. I have a bigger one in the bucket right now, but I'm gonna release this little guy. He's too small, yeah? Wow. Like a really big fish, boy. Pretty fish, so pretty. I know some guys refer to them as strawberry groupers. I don't know, I've heard they are hinds, I've heard rockfish. Yeah, I don't really know what they are, but they are so pretty, guys. And you gotta be careful of these spines. You gotta be really careful of these spines, guys. See that? Yo, that would put a proper hole in you. Wow, he swallowed this too. Oh, but he's not hooked bad. He's not hooked bad. Just gotta be careful with the. We gotta be careful with the teeth. See? Loads of sharp teeth, guys. Loads and loads of sharp, really sharp teeth, guys. I don't know if you could see that, but yeah. Oh damn, the hook went through under the gill. Come on, boy, you'll be alright. Let me just get this out. Yeah, I really need to get my pliers, boys, because I didn't realize the hook actually went straight through. Feel me? Alright, let me save some battery really quickly. I'll be right back. Got 2 so far for the morning. Rockfish, strawberry grouper. I think like the actual Google name of this fish is a Graysby grouper. A Graysby grouper. Yeah, but they just call them rockfish here, or strawberry grouper. I've ate them before. It's alright. It's no snapper, but it's still pretty good fish. Pretty good meat. Alright, let's see. Yeah, but they absolutely slam these lures, guys. Absolutely love it. Slam it. Diezel minnow, Ceymar 4-inch. What a beast. Alright, let's see what's out there, boys. I don't know if you guys could see that, man. It's the first video, so I really don't know like the level as well, but there's a lot of big fish jumping right here. Toss it back and reel in towards them. Let's see. Shout out to a man like Robo Boy. I wish he was here to get in on some of this action with your boy, but hopefully soon enough, bro. Soon enough. These fish jump, guys. Oh, something just took a nibble, but it didn't swallow it. Small twitches, guys. Really small twitches. Okay. Oh man, I wasn't paying attention. I just got one, but I pulled too quickly. I pulled it right out the fish's mouth, man. Such a beautiful morning, guys. Look at this. Just look at this, yo. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Gotta bury that bait. I don't know if you can see this clearly, but it's not enough to just leave it in this flap. You gotta really dig it in, you know? And you don't have to worry about that messing up the hook set, because when the fish bites the plastic, it drops. So that exposes the hook. So, yeah. That's good. Let's go. Swig the bottom a little bit. Slide switches up. Get those fish get them to come out of the rocks. Really, really gentle twitches. Oh, got one. Got him. He hit it as soon as that thing dropped. Oh, baby, what is this? Oh, that's what it was. There, guys, a needlefish. Great bait. Big one too. It's probably the biggest needlefish I ever caught. He isn't even hooked. He's his snout got wrapped around the line. He isn't even hooked, guys. Look at that. Crazy. Had a pretty hard shower just now, guys, so I just had to secure my stuff a bit, and the waves were really pounding. So we're back. Reel got soaked with a big wave, so I had to rinse it out with some water that I have here. And yeah, we're picking off where we left off with this needlefish, because he cut me up. They have really sharp teeth, so he cut me off pretty good. Yeah, hate retiring, guys, but it is what it is. It's part of the game, part of the sport, you know. And I love tying knots. I just hate the time it takes to tie them on, you know, on the water. In the downtime, I set up the other rod with chicken on the end, so it's not really foul because the wind is blowing this way. The wind is blowing east, so that's the only bad thing about fishing at this time in this spot. But there's a lot of fish by these rocks, man. So yeah, we'll see how that one does. The drag is set pretty loose so that a fish doesn't go with the rod, because I don't have a rod holder yet. I got a DIY. But yeah, man, pretty good morning so far. Two rockfish and a big needlefish. I hear people refer to them as glassfish too. I don't know if you eat them, but I know they make excellent bait.
A few minutes later.
3, 4. I should actually been showing you guys this knot as well. This is called a
little longer than a few minutes later.
This is not as well. This is called a Trilene knot. It's like an improved clinch knot. It's probably the strongest knot for from like tin mono, like anything from like 20 pounds and under, to hooks, swivels, things of that sort. It's one of the best knots, guys. Salt Strong did a video on this, and it showed it had the highest breaking strength. They compared it to a regular uni knot, a clinch knot, and a few variations of the clinch knot. And this one proved to be the strongest knot. It's really easy to tie too, so this is what I usually stick with when I tie mono. You know, I don't use fluoro. I've never used fluoro, but yeah, any leader stuff to hooks or swivels. If it's is it octopus hooks? Yeah, if it's like, you know, the circle hooks where the eye is not flat, then you have to snell those. But it's a little crab right there trying to steal my my bait fish. Look at him. Better not mess around, because he'll make the best bait. But yeah. So attach this mono to the leader. Now time to tie up the lure. And I always make sure and pick up these old remains of line that I cut off. I hate seeing stuff left on the beach, man. You know, because that stuff makes its way into the waters. You know, turtles and stuff. Yeah, they get tangled. So I try my best to take it out from the water. Doesn't look like anything is attacking the chicken rig right now. So we'll see. And yeah, if you guys can see this again, it's my first time. I'm not sure how low or how high this thing is shooting, but this what you want to do when you have tackle like this, you know, it's not a slip ring. You want some action. You want more action on the lure. You have to tie what's called a non-slip loop knot. Really simple to tie. So you make an underhand loop. Hopefully you can see this. You make an underhand loop, pass it through, and the size of the circle is how big your loop's gonna be. So that's pretty good for me. You thread it through right here, back out through the loop, and you want to do only three wraps. 1, 2, 3. And I'll show you guys why this non-slip loop knot is so good. You'll see in a minute. So right there, bring it out through the end. It's raining, so it's already, that's too big of a loop. But nonetheless, it's gonna give it great action. But look why this one is so good. You see the star gun over here? It points back to the lure, so it doesn't pick up any weeds or grass. That's why it's so great. So yeah, just want to trim that real quick, and let's go back in the water, guys. The wind is really picking up too. So casting from here is going to be really tough because we're going in the exact opposite direction of the wind. But yeah, as I said, it's just such a good spot that I don't mind. You know, I don't mind because of the rocks casting into the wind. And that's one good thing about thicker braid as well. It helps because the thinner the braid is, the more you could get wind knots in the reel. So it's another thing that this is good for, thicker braid. Whew. Yeah, that's salt water, man. This is a battle. I think this has some seal bearings. I think 3 of the bearings are sealed, so it's pretty good for the salt. Yeah, let's go. Set that drag perfectly right. Not too hard again, it's a pretty stiff rod. So can't have the drag locked down too tight because you'll rip that hook straight through the fish's mouth. Rest this rod down here real quick. Oh, I can walk with it, it's fine. Yeah, it's so slippery over there, guys. Yeah, well, let me do the safe thing and rest down this rod, because that's how I broke the other one. And I really hate scratching, like even if it's the under of the reel, I really hate scratching my stuff. So I have to invest in a good a good rod holder. This stuff is really slippery, guys. Yep, see? It's so easy to not only fall but twist your ankle. Yeah, rock shoes is a must. Let's see what we got over here. Again, this is another medium heavy rod I have. I mean, 90% of the time is going to be an overkill for... Hold up. Are we stuck? Is that a fish? Oh, that's a snag, guys. Let me go up here. Alright, so we'll be right back when I unsnag this thing. I'm glad that I finally got a little action camera and could share this with the friends, the fireman, and just anybody who enjoys fishing in the water. So, as I said, it's going to primarily be me and the kids. Got a couple of brethren out here who fish too. One has a boat, haven't been out yet. Just met the guy too, but you know, all that's in store, man. Stay tuned for this adventure, guys. Last cast. I'm gonna take a little break just to call the girls and see what's up. Girls are still sleeping, no missed calls. So yeah, I think you know what that means, boys. We continue. And guys, when you're fishing, don't forget this part of it, guys. Hydration. I have to get me back a light rod as well, man. I really miss fishing with the light setup. Because again, you catch like small snappers, you catch small rockfish, and it literally feels like you're fighting Godzilla down there. It feels so amazing. And I've noticed too, like with light rods, you very rarely like rip the hook out of fish's mouth, especially like if you're using like stick baits or plastic baits with treble hook. This rod, it's really easy to rip it out of the fish's mouth. And that has a lot to do with the action of the rod too. So action means how far up or down the rod bends. You see, like you notice when I caught those two fish, or like when I cast, it bends like to the top third or the top quarter of the rod. It doesn't bend that far down. So because it doesn't bend down far, the rod snaps back into its shape really quickly, and that's why it's a fast action rod. See, it only bends like to the top quarter of the rod. Yeah. With softer rods, like moderate rods, and I also have to get one of those because is more give in the rod, and the rod uses a lot of that backbone more. You could be a little more aggressive with like the hook sets. Feel me? Yep. It's really a science, man. I have so much to learn, but it's just such an amazing sport, guys. It's so much fun. So relaxing, so calm. Yeah, man. So beautiful. That little shot right there, man. That little shot is so perfect. Like you're just seeing how the blue is just peeking through there, man. That is beautiful. Like guys, like I swear, man, God be flexing sometimes, man. Like that is so perfect. Like that's such beauty. Like I said, I don't know what you believe in. You know, I'm trying to judge anybody or, you know, knock your belief system. And you gotta believe in something though. And that's not a random collection of molecules and atoms to me, guys. That's just, yeah, that's divine design in my eyes, but everybody's different, yo. But yeah, I just come out here and I appreciate the beauty, guys. It's so beautiful. That was it for the day, guys. Let me see if I can take a picture of these two fish real quick. Like I said, I hate leaning up my gear too against these rocks. I have to somehow figure out how to do a rock, you know, a hook rod holder. Oh, the big one is still alive. Check that out. And the small guy kicked the bucket. Yeah, I'm sorry, I had to do it. But yeah, amazing fish, man. Good eating. I think, as I said, the real proper name. You see the dots on the top? It's I think it's a Graysby grouper. They don't get big. They don't get much bigger than this, I've been told. Yeah, you see them still living. You got to be careful with those teeth. And yeah, good eating, man. It eats all right. I'm not the biggest grouper fan. I much prefer snapper, I must say. So. Let me see if I could turn this camera around, rest it on my bag real quick so I could get a proper shot of these fish. Close it up. Trusty old backpack. Gotta get a little waterproof one now, you feel me? It's so cool, like, you might not be able to see this, but see these teeth, right? And you could actually like see through their skulls a bit. Such a pretty fish, yo. Such a pretty fish. I think they're called needlefish. As I said, I've heard people call them glassfish too. When I get home, I'll check it up. Do a Google and search and find the real name. Alright guys, like I say, this is my first time ever shooting one of these. First time ever, guys. This has been a lot of fun. Again, if you want to stick with the journey or just check in from time to time, I'd really appreciate it if you do that, sub. And yeah, just look forward to the next one. Before I go, let me show you the catch.